asking you today, is there any way the council could try to find some kind of way to reimburse me on the work that I did, that I clearly did? That's all.
What's the big deal is this?
35.50. That's the remaining balance versus my paperwork and I can let y'all see. This is the original invoice here of all the work I did was $65.95. This is only some bids I got from other companies. I can show you how we on the bid, show you how much that I saved. But that's versus the versus I was just looking at it. Okay, this is what I was paid, $3,045. All I'm asking is to get the remaining due from the $65.95, which comes to $3,550. And I was just trying to ask the council if there's any other kind of way, but any kind of way, if you can see a way to, for me to receive the money that I clearly did. That's all I'm asking.
And you and the mayor discussed this? I mean, you had a...
Yeah, the mayor discussed it. He said that he understood that I deserved the money, but he said well, he didn't have the ability and authority to give me the money because it wasn't there in his authority to give me. So,
Hilbert, how much did you pay?
Let me explain something. This is where the hang-up comes in the middle. Initially, when we talked because we received a grant for $15,000. In that grant, we purchased the sign that out on the highway, $9,000. And I spoke with Hillary and told him that we have the difference between, the 900 and the 1,500 to give me a voucher. And he gave a invoice of $4,190. And that was for one police sign, 40 feet by 4 feet, and 20 feet by 4 feet. Fire department, 30 feet by 4 feet. City Hall, 8 by 4. Now, plus insulation, I'm sorry, yes.
And that's the 41.9.
Yes.
Now, and those are 2 police signs that you mentioned there as item 1. The fire department 30 by 4 feet sign and the city hall sign. But there's also a sign that says mayor's office.
Yes.
Now, was he compensated for that?
No. And let me explain why. The police department sign was 40 feet by 4 feet. If you look at at the photo, you will see that 40 feet goes completely across the front of the mayor's office and the police office. It is half the sign of the police department. And what you have up there now is 2 signs that is 20 feet by 4 feet.
Well, according to this picture, these are not the signs that's up there.
No.
Then there must have been some change.
But the footage is the same.
footage may be the same, but the cost of those signs, taking it down and redoing them, who paid for that?
Taking one down.
You have to, what, these are not the same signs that's showing up there that we see from the street.
Yeah, those are graphic.
Well, they may be, but I mean, once again,
We didn't
what's
take any signs
done,
down.
what's actually done, and what was done,
Huh?
who took the signs down?
There was no sign
There was
there.
no sign there, so this was, and actually, this was a proposal.
Yes.
This was a projection of what you wanted to do.
Yes.
And in the process of doing, it's not what actually is.
No.
And so we were paying him based on this proposal of $4,190 to do this, but he has done something different. Therefore, what's up there on that particular wall does not reflect this. These pictures are not necessarily the
No,
reflection
it
of
does
what
not,
it is.
it does not reflect that, but what it does reflect is the same footage that was there. It's just in one piece.
I understand that. Then.
Okay.
If what you're saying, it's the same footage, but it's only showing two pieces for the police department, and it doesn't show the mayor. All right, let's say if he was going to, what is he going to? You saying that he included in his 41 the fact that he was going to do the mayor's part out here too? It doesn't say that.
No,
Nor does it say that here.
it does not say that. But what it does say is that the police department is half of the sign with the voting.
To the police department and half to the mayor.
Half to the mayor.
All right, and then the type of writing and the type of coloring that he used, that stuff costs money.
Listen, I'm in full agreement with this.
And I think the man needs more money.
I'm acting on the advice of counsel.
Because when you take the 41, or the total amount that we see here that has been paid, it does not add up to the 6,000 that we're saying that was left from the 15,000. You paid $9,000 for a large sign that leaves $6,000. This is a change from what was originally supposed to have been done as to what's out there now. Those changes cost money. Therefore, in the process of doing so, even though he took, Ms. Betty, he took $3,000 because that's what he was offered, and it says, paid in full for all signs as per agreement. And apparently, this is not the agreement, because if the $3,000 was paid, the agreement must have been the 41. And in the process of doing so, with the changes that have been made, then this would have cost that man some money. We owe him some more money.
I am not fighting to pay him. I'm following the advice of counsel.
Then if we can determine how much that money is, I feel like he needs to be paid.
Well, and what the mayor, my investigation, Mr. John, we had $6,000, right? And the original bid or invoice was $4,100.
That, once again, that was based on a proposal that is unrealistic.
No question, and the mayor has no problem with that. He only had $6,000, and that's what he was told to Hillary.
But he
Am
didn't
I
give
correct?
Hillary $6,000 for his services.
Huh?
He didn't give Hillary $6,000 for his services.
Well-
He only gave him what he thought he wanted him to have, which was only $3,000. $3,040-some,
And I'm not,
Plus, he paid him for the city hall and for the fire department. That only comes to $5,000. There's a difference of almost $1,000 there.
if he had a dispute from a legal standpoint,
You understand?
the mayor's office made him an offer to settle it, and he accepted it. Now, what he's done, he's come before the council to say he's owed more money. Am I correct, Hillary?
Yes.
And the mayor's office could only pay him up to $6,000. Am I correct, Mayor?
But that hasn't occurred. He only paid him $5,000. If you add up these bills or this amount that you're showing, it doesn't come to six.
No. We still have 800.
We still have $800.
Then that needs to be awarded to that young man for his work.
Well, now, but now, would you accept that in full settlement of what's owed?
I have to look and see, I don't,
See, I'm just saying, that it's a mayor and there was John in dispute, i.e. installation. He had an opportunity to look and see. He's charging the town for 2x4s. that's part of installation, how to put the signs up. He's also charged, the town also provided, men and material to help take it down and put it back up. You know, and the mayor has no problem with settling with him, but to go above the 6,000, he's gotta have council approval.
We won't go above the 6,000. If we have $8,000 left,
No, got 800.
800, well, we got $800 left.
And the
Anyway,
mayor-
I'm gonna ask him, as his counsel, will you accept that? At this time?
At this time, I will, but see, the thing, what I want to speak and tell the council is this. Let me say this.
Say it.
We're going on assumption of an invoice that they said I submitted in was not an invoice. I did not submit an invoice in. The $4,100 was not what I submitted in as an invoice. It was an estimate. I can only submit an invoice in if a job is did. That job wasn't did yet. It was just an estimate saying that this is probably maybe what it might cost. But when I got into the job, I realized that it cost more. At that point, I came to the mayor and I told him this is going to be a little more. We didn't discuss the figures, we did. But I did explain that it would be more. I didn't know how much more because I was ready in the middle of the job. Now, I didn't know how much money he had in the budget. I had no idea. All I know is I told him it would be a little bit more. But I explained to him.
Did you ever go to the mayor during this process where you put the signs up and said, Mayor, this is what it's going to cost y'all?
No, I never did that.
And did you make any provisions in your total amount here, what you're saying, where you use city employees?
Yes, I showed that.
And the use of our bucket truck to put that up?
Yes, I did. I showed that I
I
did.
don't see no record.
No. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me explain to you what I showed you. Let me explain to you.
That's all we can do. It didn't come before the council. Council didn't approve it, but yet at the same time, we will work with it.
That's fine. I just wanted to acquire some of the loss I took. I took so much. I took a $3,000 loss on it.
I grant you, I
And I
understand.
just wanted to cover, that's why I'm here to cover some more of my loss, that's all. But it was so much that I couldn't cover.
Is that $3,000 loss that you took, is that on top of that low bid that you presented? That kind of puzzles me. You had the lowest bid of whomever you went, but at the end of your project, was your bid really the lowest? When you got finished, you had that $3,000? I'm just curious.
You talking about,
Well, you showed me a proposal from other companies
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well,
that's the
and you said you're the lowest bid, you're saving the
I'm the
city some
lowest.
money, but at the end of it, did you really?
yeah, I'm actually going to be, and if you look at the figure that I showed, and actually the effort that I put in it, you will see that it's, right along, it's not concrete as being the same, or, it all depends on. I was making an assumption on something.
We need to let this die go away.
I use.
Yeah, we need to let this die go away. Hey, have you better?
That's why I was saying.
Here's the point I
I did go get a bucket truck.
Hillary,
Hey, you need to go on, we need to die, let this
Okay,
die go
keep
away.
passing it.
No, we need to let it die go away.
But I just leave it at
Hey,
that.
look,
This is what he's over.
we've got 965
Right.
within our budget.
Okay.
And will you accept that? And-
I said that, that's fine, I just wanted to acquire some.
Now, we don't want you coming back next month and want more.
Then,
All
All right, Roger, that with him?
Thank you, Mr. Scott. At this time, we'll hear from the Humane. Okay. Alcohol license renewal.
At this time, Council, of course, there was no alcohol problem in the city of Winsboro. No problem, so as far as I know, all our business done a great job with the past year, with the business.
And Mo, you have taken it?
No new application.
I'm ready to go for this.
Second.
Great.
Yes, you need to vote. You need to vote, yes.
We got a motion and a second.
All in favor, say aye. Item number 12, humane officers report.
Main officer report, number of dogs adopted, 3, claims 4, fostered 2, transported 4, deceased 1, quarantine 11. Pound of food, 265 pounds. Cats, we have 4, feed 5 pounds. Number of animals in the pen right now, 15.
I move that we accept the humane report.
Been properly moved and second. All in favor, say aye. Fire chief monthly report.
My report goes from November 21st through December 18th, 2011. Private weddings, we had 2 out of town, making a total of 27 this year. 6 house trailers this year, 18 vehicles. Apartments had 2 this year. Didn't have anything in any motels, had 1 December this year. 2 instances of schools. No nursing homes or hospitals at any instance. 3 businesses. 1 machinery fire, 4 storage sheds. Rubbish fire, 1 in town, making 34 for the year. Grass and brush, 1 in town, 2 out of town, 83 for the year. False alarm, 1 in town, 25 for the year. Usually those are where alarm systems fail for one reason or another. Rescue, we had 4 rescue calls this month. A total of 5 for the year, and we had 4 of them this month. So service calls 3, making 21 for the year. 7 hazmat incidents, which were minor electrical and fuel repairs. 1 mutual aid to Gilbert, 6 mutual aid calls this year, making a total of 262 calls so far this year. Added to, we had 15 calls this month, added to 247 last month, year to date. A total of 262 total calls year to date, which is about normal for the year. We usually average around 250 calls per year, so this is not really out of line. It's pretty much expected, especially being in the driving experience. I believe that's all I have.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
You've heard the report of the fire chief. What is your pleasure?
I'll make a motion to accept the fire chief report.
It's been properly moved
Second.
and second. All in favor, say aye. Let the record reflect it unanimously. Police chief.
Police Department monthly report for November 21st, 2011 through December 18th, 2011 on criminal charges. We have made 13 arrests for the month. Year total is 546 arrests for the year. Also on traffic charges, we had 13 citations issued for 440 for the year. We were 8 accidents on Highway 18 parking lots, a total 379 for the total year. This was a really relaxed to slow month. It was still determined. Due to Christmas season, we are spending more time in our stores, just doing business, and hoping that it stays as quiet throughout the Christmas season to the New Year.
Thank you, Chief. You've heard police chief's report. What is your pleasure?
I'll make a motion to accept the police chief report.
Second.
And properly moved and second. All in favor, say aye. Economic and development.
Don't have much to report tonight, but we are still in the process of certifying our industrial park. Item number 2 on the list, and we thought Tanner Trishelle would be here tonight, but, you know, her not showing up, she have the information on that. So when she gets that information to us, we'll give you an update on where we are and what is required for us to get our industrial park certified. I think Tanner mentioned last meeting how important it is to have an industrial park certified. One of the governor's intentions is to get all the parks in the state of Louisiana certified because it's more attractive to a business wanting to locate in the area. Right now, certifying industrial park remove all the questions about, you know, title opinions, whether there's soil bores and those types of things, you know, any problems that you can have moving in so that business can actually move in and put their tents up and go ahead and start doing business. And so that's the purpose of getting your park certified. There is a cost to it. We don't have those hard costs for you yet, but as soon as Tanner gets that report to us, then we'll do that. We was expecting that to happen. Yes, sir.
Earl, did you check with Meyer, Roy, and Hickson as to have we done the phase 1 environmental heat?
I talked with Glenn, and he said that there had not been a phase 1 done. That's not a phase 1.
So that's a cost we're going to have to bear.
That's a cost we're going to have to bear. Right.
He's correct if I'm wrong. It has been done on certain tracks, but not on the whole park.
I don't believe it's done on the entire park. You're correct. I think it has been done on a couple of tracks, but it's only a small fraction of the entire park, if I'm not mistaken. But as far as the entire park, it has not been done.
And that's my appreciation. I know we did it when we took back the boat plant. Skipper can help us on that. But the other parts, I don't think we've done.
And it's just been bits and pieces here and there, really.
Yeah, it was partly done when they started the recreation or whatever center. They did do some of it.
They're doing some there.
Well, no, it was done earlier before, you know, when they first initially started that project. And, it's been about, it's been about 12 years ago. Yeah, I'm gonna say Townsend's probably out.
Yeah. Do we know what that'll cost us?
The estimated cost. Sorry, I thought you got.
Well, I ain't got an estimated cost. It's going to be about $20,000, but I think
just for the environmental.
Just for the environmental.
No, the environmental. Sorry, what the cost that I have here, and I'm sorry, I thought that you already got a copy of this. It's $6,500 for the geotechnical report. And I apologize, council. I'll make sure I'll forward this out to everyone. I'll send it to Roxy tomorrow to make sure that you can distribute to the council. $6,500 for the preliminary geotechnical report, and that's from an estimate that we got from a company out of Alexandria that does that. It's $16,000 for the environmental survey, and that's from a company, another company that we work with that does this type of work. Also $3,000 for the maps and aerial photographs, etc., to go along with that, and also $2,000, I believe, was Mr. Tabb's estimated cost for the abstract, and that's the total cost, which brings it up to $27,500, I believe, is the estimated total cost.
About $27,500.
Yes, sir.
How much area are you talking about for $30,000? That's the whole thing?
The whole thing?
The whole thing, yes.
The whole thing? Y'all said it's about $30,000. But now we're only talking about phase 1, right?
No,
this is for the entire certification.
This is the whole.
No, this isn't a phase or anything. This is the whole certification.
How much is it?
$27,500 is the estimated cost.
$27,500. $27,500.
Yes.
And that includes all of the infrastructure reports that is included in this package that we were sent. We got over 17 items here that needs to be certified or a determination has to be made on. Not to mention the wetland determinations that have to be done by the Corps of Engineers, in which they have not been done. Is there a cost involved in that?
No, so that's included as part of the environmental survey, the $16,000, which is your largest cost.
Then if you find a wetland, and you have 3 different type wetlands, I've talked with the Corps of Engineers in reference to this. And they said that there are 3 different types of wetland determinations that can be made. if there are, one is a 1-to-1, one is a 2-to-1, and the other one is a 3-to-1. Now they're saying that it's 3-to-1, 3 acres to 1 acre, and the bank that holds the dry dirt actually could cost anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000 an acre.
Sorry, let me jump in. That does
Please do.
that does not include any mitigation.
I know that.
The purpose of this project, which is what you're describing as mitigation, where we have to actually
Right.
replace the wetlands that we use.
And we
We're
got
not-
that.
Yes, sir. You have a good bit of wetlands following that creek. But this is basically identifying the sites that are outside of the wetlands so that whenever industries want to move in, they know what areas are available where they do not have to mitigate whenever they come in. Ultimately, mitigation is on the industry when they come in. It's not a cost borne by the city. That's a cost borne by the industry whenever they move in. If they decide that they need to take an area that has wetlands on it, it will ultimately be their responsibility to mitigate those wetlands and not the city's responsibility.
And therefore, in the process of doing so, what we have in one area off of the industrial drive that corners with the one that comes off across from the armory up there, it has a wetland running through it and one running off to the side of it. So how many acres of open land are we referring to that can be certified?
And that's the question that we can't answer until after we do the environmental assessment.
And that will be assessed in the $16,000, is that right?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah. And then the state will reimburse us how much?
Now that's a question for Tana.
Tana says up to,
She
she
said
says 10, he says up to 5.
I believe it's 5.
And
So we're gonna be out about $22,000.
And she would be the expert on that, and I'll by no means put her words in her mouth. And that was just my limited understanding of it from conversations I've had third or fourth party.
And when Skipper and I got this project, we worked on it for a couple of days, and without having any cost or anything, just trying to locate our descriptions and I guess knowing what all Skipper had. And again, it's up to the council whether the council wants to proceed with certification. All we're trying to do with him and Earl is just get you guys some figures where you can make some intelligent decisions. Am I right?
That's correct.
You don't mind. I'd appreciate it very much if we get these figures in writing. If you can put this down for us.
Can
exactly
you
what
put the
each
budget down?
I will absolutely do so, and I'm sorry I thought that had already been done. I will make sure, Roxy, you get it tomorrow.
Yeah, right now, no action been taken.
I'll include a breakdown of the cost and an explanation of what that cost is for. So
that property that's located between LP&L and Ron's, have you looked into that?
I have, and it's my understanding that Ron's warehouse is in the process of taking bankruptcy or doing something with it. I've been talking to him to try to get it back into the name of the town because we had that repurchase agreement. He had 10 years to develop it. And I am working on this, John. They've talked to me about that.
And that's included in the certified.
No, that, right now, that belongs to Ron.
Oh, okay.
We don't own any property along Highway 15. What we're talking about is the property that's left.
We told him he could have each side of it long as it's developed in
Within 10 years.
10 years, and it did get developed.
And whoever purchases under that same agreement.
Right.
If they don't do it, it comes back to us for that amount. And I think Ron and his wife will work with us on that. They called me and I told them I'd be getting back with them. Same subject. Delta Fuel is asking for a couple acres. There's no set price on that land. And I think you guys need to be thinking along that, as to what, if anything, if we agree to sell a couple acres, how much money do we want not Delta Fuel or anybody.
Anybody?
In the past, we basically based it on how many employees, and we've really just let people have it like $2,500 now, to encourage industry to come in. But now, you know, if there's a different reason for it, you may want a different price for it. It's an inducement. But if it's not gonna employ people, you may wanna ask more. And I'm just throwing that out for y'all to think about. Right, if that's what you want. Something else.
Anything else?
No.